Hey y'all, Jennifer here, Motorsports. Today is mechanics and musings. I gotta change my oil on my 98 Legacy, and we're gonna do a little brief discussion about anxiety and something called a cognitive distortion. So specifically, the overgeneralization one. And how does that relate to all of this, you might ask? Well, that's a really dang good question. Overgeneralization is when you take a small thing, or you take like a couple of incidences and you apply it over to everything. And so when it comes to women in general, we are taught that if you try something, it needs to work the first time. And if it didn't work the first time, then that means that you are incompetent, that you can't do it because you're a girl, right? It's not because you're doing something new and you're trying something new. It's because you're a girl. It's because you're a woman. It's because you're female. That's why you can't do it. When I first started working on cars, it was a lot of trial and error. And I started when I was younger, and there wasn't anyone around to tell me that I needed to be perfect with it. And somewhere in the course of my life, I had decided, I had learned, I'd been taught, whatever, that things need to be perfect. And so when I started working on my own cars, version 2, right, started doing my Subarus, I was scared. Like, I was petrified. And if I couldn't do something, I thought it was because I was dumb and I could never learn it. So when I started working on changing my own oil, for example, so if you're changing your own oil for the first time, what the videos want to show you is that if you've had it changed at like a quick style place, sometimes they will torque those lug nuts on a little bit too hard. And so I would say to myself, if I can't get it off, it's because it's me. I'm not strong enough. I'll never be able to do it. And then someone taught me the joy of torque, right? Now I know my car, I do all the work on it. And so I'm not sitting here going, trying to get all the dirt out. She's a little dirty. I'm not sitting here yelling at myself, but I would berate myself and I'd be like, I'm not good enough to do this. I'm not good enough to change my oil. I'm not good enough to take this off. All sorts of things going on, and that translated into other areas of my life. So I'm catching a sample to send off to Blackstone. They're amazing. Look at that gross dirtiness. I'm gonna clean that off. And so this relates to other aspects of life too, right? So when you overgeneralize your competence in one section, then chances are you're probably going to do it somewhere else. And there were times I messed stuff up, right? There were times when I didn't torque the drain plug all the way, and there would be some dirt, or there would be some oil that dripped. And I would say to myself, well, I'm totally making a mess right now. I don't know if you can see it over there, but I'm going to get my hair in it too if I'm not careful. But I kind of missed. And you know what? That's totally okay, because I have puppy pee pads. I have kitty litter. I'm going to fix that up. NBD. But there were times where I would have myself convinced that I shouldn't even be changing my own oil because I'm a girl and I don't know any better and I can't be trusted to torque my drain plug properly. So why should I do this? Oh man, y'all, I totally have oil in my hair right now. So I'm here to tell you that those cognitive distortions of an overgeneralization, pay attention to them and see where they crop up, because what I've learned from working on cars and what working on cars has taught me in my anxiety is that those overgeneralizations are false, and some of the messaging that I have heard specific to my gender is completely incorrect. And I look at things differently now, and when I work on my cars and when I try things, I try them, which means that if I don't do them properly the first time, I have an amazing opportunity to learn even more. So that's what I got for you today. And I'm looking forward to talking more about these cognitive distortions. So I will catch you on the next one. Hope you're having a great day.